In recent years, there have been many developments in information technology which support the finance function by allowing it to carry out tasks more efficiently and with reduced risk of human error. The advancements we have researched include forecasting financial requirements, acquiring capital, investing funds, cash management, data visualization, and analytics.
Forecasting financial requirements are requirements taken in 3 steps to work out a company's short and long-term objectives. Planning systems show a firm's economic direction and financial goals, usually for the next 3 to 5 years. Budgeting systems show how a plan of action will be executed, usually on a month-to-month basis. Why are forecasting financial requirements important for a company to grow? This is due to them assisting a company in making precise predictions regarding what a company needs to grow. For example, if a company is growing, further capital may be required to allow for the company to continue and expand. A business will gain an understanding of what capital will be required to be successful using forecasting financial requirements, such as budgeting and planning systems. What are the benefits of forecasting financial requirements? Forecasting financial requirements benefit a company due to the overall reduction of financial risk, as planning and budgeting systems reduce and cut out human error.
An investment fund is when several individuals collectively purchase securities while each individual keeps possession of their own shares. It is now possible to invest using a virtual fund supermarket, which can be found online and even apps. You can buy, sell and hold funds among this platform. It is beneficial to the finance function as it allows people to access their funds from wherever they are. Although all investments are a risk, as you may return less than your initial input, there is such a variety of information provided on how to invest in the most sensible way. Potential investors are made to feel comfortable and confident in investing, with schemes put in place such as the Financial Services Compensation Scheme. This covers up to £85,000 if a company goes into liquidation, and the FCA controls all investment services to ensure they don't lead potential investors.
All businesses at one point or another need to acquire capital. This is because in order to not fall behind their competitors, they need to be consistently upgrading their information systems and generally just upgrading day-to-day life in the business. Also, they should be funding expansion projects into new markets. There are 3 main ways in which a business can acquire their capital. The first of which is from their retained earnings. This is the most common way to bring money in. The next way is through debt capital. This is done either through taking loans from banks or from a debt issue. And the last way is equity capital, when the business raises money by selling small amounts of ownership of the business in the form of shares.
Next, we have cash management, which is administration and recording of cash inflows and outflows in a business on a day-to-day basis. It is used to ensure your cash is in the right place at the right time and is being used effectively. Payment schemes like SEPA Instant Credit Transfer in Europe allow instantaneous payment across European nations, enhancing the importance of keeping up with cash management to allow for maximised income as well as lengthier credit periods on payments due. Online banking allows users to access bank statements and cash inflows and outflows anywhere at any time, even out with the workplace. This benefits the finance function as it means transactions can be made and dealt with outside of typical working hours, meaning the company will receive and make payments as soon as possible, reducing lag time and making financial information more accurate as there is not a wait on things such as checks clearing. However, as this has become present in most companies in the developed world, it is now necessary to keep up investments into the development of online banking in order to regain a competitive edge via new innovations and online services.
So the area I chose to look at was data visualization and analytics. So data visualization and analytics allow us to turn data into information, which can then be used to give an insight into said data. And it's particularly useful for allowing other areas of a business easy and readable information about things like sales or profits. Some recent developments are things like the ability for businesses to use programs such as Excel to graph and present data, which is incredibly useful as it means information can be presented easily, particularly to people who might not have the ability to assess the raw data. With the rise of online finance, including online stock exchanges, readily available graphing tools allow even entry-level users to quickly follow and predict trends in markets, whilst also allowing more experienced data scientists to take a far deeper delve into the data. Advancements in AI technology mean that business analytics are easier than ever, with finance departments being able to pinpoint areas of concern or areas that are performing well incredibly quickly. And no longer does somebody need to sift through data looking for patterns, as an AI can do it in a fraction of the time and a fraction of the cost.
To conclude, there are many other developments which we have not mentioned. These could both help or hinder the finance function, depending on how they are applied. In order to achieve the best outcome, a combination of several new developments must be made use of to enhance the procedures of the finance function.